Alright guys, there's been something on my Scrambler that's been bugging me, and it's been bugging you too from what I understand. It's this thing on my bike that everyone always gives me crap for.
They say, Yammie, you gotta fix it. Why is your Scrambler like this?
Why does it look like that? You gotta do something about it.
So actually, I'm gonna bring you in a little closer so you see what I mean. I'm talking about this. This is my Aero slip-on exhaust that I've had on this bike for like 2 years now, and it has a little bit of patina on it, shall we say. You guys know I take this bike out to Mexico, New Mexico, deserts, trails, anywhere I can find off the beaten path, I will take my desert sled down, and it has its fair share of battle scars. So I thought, what better way to do it today than to make sure we fix this and look a little bit more fresh on this motorcycle. However, we need to do something first since we are working on a Scrambler today. Now, if I had a mustache, I would be twirling it, but you guys know I'm about as smooth as Jorge Lorenzo around Mazzano. So now that we have our coffee, let us take a look at the slip-on system that we're gonna be putting on this motorcycle. So today's special guest is the LeoVince LV10. We are swapping on a brand new slip-on our exhaust, and the guys over at Leo kind of felt sorry for me. I got an email from my guy over at LeoVince, and he was like, dude, your pipe looks so bad on your Scrambler. Please let us send you a system and we will fix it. So they sent me over their new LV10, which is pretty sweet. So this pipe features a new titanium for the metal here on the actual slip-on system. The link pipe is all aluminum, so it's a really lightweight piece. This pipe actually has no baffling in it as far as I can see, so this is gonna be quite a bit louder than my Aero exhaust, which is fine. I don't ride my Scrambler every day anymore, so that's no biggie. And another really cool thing about this system is that for every LV10 that you buy, 30% of the proceeds go to the Marco Simoncelli Foundation, which is a great charity as well. Let's get a sound clip of the Aero system I have currently on my bike, and let's put this thing on. Well, that was the install. I often tell you guys that slip-ons are like the easiest things to do in the world, and I literally got that done before my coffee got cold. Still a hipster. Well, let's start her up, see how she sounds, and go take her for a spin. But let's get some beautiful glory shots of this exhaust first. Alrighty, everybody, taking off with the Desert Sled with its newly fitted LeoVince LV10 exhaust. Little slip-on system. And And this is something you guys will encounter a lot as you own a motorcycle for a bit of time. You might have to find that you want to replace parts or update parts that you've already put on your bike, or you want to try something a little different here and there. And there's nothing wrong with that. Motorcycling, as many of you know, is a bit of a money pit of a hobby, and you know, things can happen. Now I will say I am pleasantly surprised with this LV10 because it doesn't have a baffle fitted into it, so I thought it was going to be really loud. My Aero exhaust that I had before this did not have a baffle in it, then had to put a baffle in it because it was so loud without the baffle. But I am proud to report that this one is actually just about as loud as I would like. Again, I don't really commute with this motorcycle. I don't do long distances with it. It's kind of just a bop around town kind of bike for me. And it's taken on a really interesting role in that way. Taking off here on our favorite scrambly bit. Let's kick out the tire a little bit here, shall we? Yeah. I like the sound a lot. I mean, it's hard to go wrong with this air-cooled Desmo V-twin. It's a fantastic exhaust sound straight from the factory, but when you open it up with the pipe, it sounds so cool. Got a little bit of mud right here. Oh man, got some mud on our way to Starbucks here, guys. True adventure bike stuff here. Alright, we got a truck up there. Let's turn around here. Head on back, because you never know who's back there or why here in Texas. Turn it around. She's just a big fat dirt bike, isn't she? Yes, she is. She's my big fat dirt bike. But yeah, the sound is really controlled, it's really pleasant. I'm enjoying it. It's great. Yeah, it's a really great sound. It's not too loud. I really thought it was going to be too loud. I was really worried when the baffle came in. But it's kind of cool. I've got some fun plans for this motorcycle that may or may not materialize in the next year or so. I really wanted to try out putting a 2118 setup on this thing and making it a proper adventure-y kind of bike. I think that would look kind of cool and hopefully make it work a little better off-road. Earl Motors makes some swing arm extenders for this thing as well to fit that 18 at the back. And then that 2118 setup, you can get some pretty spicy tires, which is pretty sweet. But yeah, the sled is just always kind of humming along, coming and going. It's a great little bike. I still really enjoy riding it. Probably will never sell it. Don't really need to, and it's probably worth less than what I'd be willing to sell for it anyway. It's worth more to me than whatever the price it would fetch as a trade-in or whatever. So yeah, pretty pleased with this exhaust. I tell you what, now we're gonna go out to the twisty bit of road further up here, and I'll put you guys in the tail section. You can get that sweet raw exhaust sound. How about that? Let's go do that. Alrighty guys, thanks again for watching today. Big shout out to LeoVince for hooking me up with this LV10 system. I think it was a great upgrade from my old exhaust. It looks cleaner, looks better, and hopefully this one does not get dinged on the trail like my old Aero did. Remember, if you want to get yourself an LV10, this is the new exhaust system that LeoVince is putting out. Hit the link down below. 30% of the proceeds go to the Mario Simoncelli Foundation, which is a great thing to do. We'll catch you in the next one. See you later. Between this and my desert sled, you might think I'm just some horrible biscotti boy, but really, if you click this video right over here, I will prove to you that I love more motorcycles than just Ducati biscottis. Click it and find out.